Welcome back to the Titanium Hanger. This is Mike. Today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. Hope everybody's having a great Friday today. I have another video that I was working on, but I'm going to push it to next week. It's pretty deep. It's very deep. It's very high altitude also, and I want to throw some more jokes in there, but this is something I've never, ever done before. I've never re-uploaded an old video for viewers that have never seen it, and then just kind of recap a little bit in the beginning of it. Because I think this is the first collection tour I've ever done. And with that, I was going to Brandon's house not to do a collection tour, but to buy some of his old stuff, and I was like, man, it's displayed so well, let's just go ahead and do a video, and we did the video, and a lot of these topics in the Transformer segment were topics that we still talk about today. So this is 2019 that I filmed this, and you would think I was talking to somebody about this today. This is a conversation, and every single point is a point we would be having this conversation today. The only thing that would a little outdated is the Takara Plus stuff, but you could still have the Toon versus Real debate, all that stuff going on. Anyway, I looked the video up because I remember this is the first time I learned about MOTU Masters Universe Classics. MOTU is hot right now, and I'm doing a few things with that on the side, but the Transformers overshadowed everything in this video. There is a segment, we go to another room. He was not expecting me to film it. He was a little worried about it being dusty, so he's got some dusty stuff, but don't be slamming him in the comments over that because that's not cool. It just is what it is, and he was kind enough to let me film it and see what he's got going on there. But thanks again to Brandon for this from 7 years ago. And let me know what you think about this type of content. I'm not going to do this very often, but I think this one deserves it, and I'm curious what you guys think, because I think most of you will agree. Coming up. Welcome back to Titanium Hanger. This is Mike, and I'm here with my friend Brandon looking at his collection, and he has a very nice collection, very well displayed, and I'm going to show you each shelf, quick overview, and definitely some great masterpiece in here. So let's go ahead and start at the top. Alright, so up here we have Devastator, and did you got some upgrade kits on that?
Yes sir, that's the one of the PX, what?
The Perfect Effects?
Yeah, Perfect Effects. Yeah.
01 and 02 maybe?
Yes. Well, it all came in one kit, I believe.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. It looks great next to the behemoth over here.
No.
Wonder how big that an actual masterpiece would be in this guy.
Oh my god, that'd be too huge. 'Cause that's 2 foot by itself.
So in here you've got the Fans Toys in the back. That's the Fans Toys version of Springer.
Yes sir.
And then, did you do any modifications to your Ultra Magnus, or is it stock?
No, it's stock. Nothing too fancy there.
Yeah, I like the. I think the MPO9 is the best version of Rodimus, definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're wanting straight up Rodimus, I've always been a hot rod guy, except for of course he was the cost of his actual Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's true. And in there you've got the red version of the Transistor. That's a great figure.
Yes, yes. I liked it much better than the metallic version.
Yeah. Well, on your Cup, did you ever transform Cup or RC?
Nope.
Yeah, those are some challenges, aren't they?
Yeah, like I said, the most challenging one I ever did was the old, the original MP Megatron.
Yeah.
I got to where I could transform him in 3 minutes flat.
Oh yeah, the big 12-inch one?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about them switching to the 9-inch line?
I like it much better.
You do?
I do.
I'm still a fan of the 12-inch, and I miss the size. But you can definitely fit more in here, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about it, there's a lot of people that are switching over to the little minis now.
Yeah, the Legends. Yeah, that's definitely not me. That's not where I am. Well, so what do you think about Sphinx back here?
You know what? They could. There's better versions.
Oh yeah.
I like them, but he's kind of clunky.
Yeah.
They could have tightened up his joints.
Well, what's your take on this Plus line? Like, I noticed you got a lot of the original of the MP. What do you think of Plus?
Oh, you're talking about the ones that are more tune accurate?
Yes.
I hate that they come out with those afterwards.
Yeah. 5 years later.
That's what kind of got me with eye gears, because they would come out with these like off the wall colored figures, and then they'd come out with the tune accuracy ones.
Yeah.
So I think that pretty much did them in.
So is this the famous grinder back here?
Yes, it is.
He is a big boy.
I mean, I like my Dinobot, but he doesn't really need heels. Like he's gonna go out for a night out of town.
Yeah, I know mine. I'm still rocking the old school with.
Being toys.
Yeah. Now which one is this guy here? This Inferno.
That is, I believe, Make Toys.
So Make Toys Inferno. Has it got some diecast in it at all?
You know what? I think it does. I do. I think it's in the feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Feet.
Yep.
What do you think about Trax? I know a lot of people give Trax a hard time.
He's good for what he is. I mean.
Yeah. I like him.
He wasn't like a big main figure, but I think he's cool.
All right, getting down here into Seekers. Have you been tempted with Make Toys and their Seekers?
You know what? I wouldn't rebuy my Seekers, but their cone heads look nice.
Yeah, since you don't have the cone heads yet, maybe pick up their version of cone heads.
If I ever see them for the right price.
Yeah, I know they're a little bit pricey. They're not as expensive as official Takara though.
Well, that's very true. Well, then again, if you go to Big Bad Toy Store right now,
yeah,
they have them for $9.99 a piece.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
The officials?
Mm-hmm. Trying to sell them out.
Did you say these are Make Toys reflectors?
Yes.
I might have to look into those.
Is that Make Toys or Transpods?
I don't know. I might have to look into them because these look nice.
Yeah, I think they Make Toys.
I think it's a big difference of seeing pictures and actually seeing them in hand.
It's nice. Yeah,
They're in hand. They're big.
Yeah, the kit came with like the little camera.
Yeah. You have an extra camera for the.
Yeah, for Megatron to hold.
That's cool. Now is this the Toys R Us version of Soundwave or the Japanese one? Takara?
Yeah.
Getting down here, we've got some bug bots and we've got good old Quickwave. Quickwave's a lot skinnier in person. I guess the camera adds 10 pounds or something. But.
There you go. Him, that right there, what's the name? Churra?
Chicka. Like a chicken train.
Oh, like.
Chicka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it. I didn't get it back then. But I had to fix his hips.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, he just kept falling over. It was bad.
How'd you fix them?
I took him apart and I ended up adding in like, I had this little piece of rubber and I kind of lined his inside a hip with it.
Oh, okay.
Put it back together. So now he has a nice.
Oh, that works. You did a great job posing these guys too. They all look good.
Thank you. I have more coming in the mail, thankfully.
All right, so we got some G1 stuff here. Now, I know a lot of Masterpiece collectors that don't collect G1 so much, and I think that it's kind of cool that you keep G1 going, keep rocking the G1. I do it too.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get my favorite characters from when I was a kid. That some I had, some I didn't have.
I like that Devastator. I've got the set. What's it called again?
Crazy Debbie.
Yeah, with the hips on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are kind of hard to find these days.
Oh yeah. There was like 5 or 6 pieces that you bought for them, and they were like $50 a piece. It was crazy. And that's why they got their company name. I'm just saying.
So what are these GoBot looking things?
Those are Motobots. They were out back in the, I think, 83. And that's what my mom used to get me whenever she'd go to the store. I actually have all those guys on card also.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
That's cool. You had a spare. You got 2 of them when you were a kid. And you kept one in the package.
No, actually, I ended up finding somebody that had a warehouse find.
Oh wow!
And I re-got everything. I never had anything from original from when I was a kid, sadly.
And you got more Masters of the Universe up here.
Oh yeah.
Which is this more Matty Collector?
Oh yes.
Just an extension, so they didn't fit in there because there's so many.
Yeah, because once you start putting giant vehicles in there, the shelf just doesn't look nice anymore.
Yeah, I agree. That thing is huge.
I love those little bitty Transformers, though. I think those are so cool.
Yeah, they are. I don't think they make them anymore. Like this used to be, I think they call it Legions line, didn't they?
Yes.
And that's why I got confused. I was like, oh, Legends are bigger now. They're 10, but those were like like $5 or $6, or maybe $4 to $6 or something back in the day, and now.
Yeah, they weren't very much at all. About 5, 6, yeah.
They don't have that line at all these days.
No.
Very nice G1 collection.
Well, thank you.
Right, and which version of the Unicron is this?
That is the 25th anniversary, more movie accurate version. Basically, they just took the, I believe it was Energon,
Yeah.
and retooled him and repainted him pretty much.
Yeah, I think those are cool. I've got the original one. But, yeah, that does look better paint scheme.
I was always a Unicron fan.
It's a mini version of Jetfire, painted different. So these, which turtles are these?
Those were the original NECA classics.
Oh, okay. And now they're making, Mecha's making more?
NECA's made so many different versions of the turtles. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they stopped with those after the Bebop and Rocksteady. I was hoping they would do more. And now they have the new NECAs out.
That's a nice little variety you have here.
Yeah, the newer Thundercats. I love that the toy line, and I love the well, lack of articulation on most of the toys, but I like the cartoon of it that came out.
Yeah. Well, I think the paint schemes really they do good work on the paint on these. They look great.
Almost the whole line of those.
And what do we got here?
That's Master Universe Classics Cheaper line.
Classics. Is that the same thing as the Matty collector stuff?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are all different classics.
So it's like these things look really detailed.
Mm-hmm.
But I have their that Matty collector Voltron, but the figures themselves look really good, and I like the size of the Voltron. We won't get into the quality of the build. And that's a lot of these guys.
Uh-huh.
So when you were part of that, were you getting them in the subscription and got them each month or whatever, or however often?
I did do a year with the subscription. Actually, a year, and I could catch up with the first part of them. So it took me a while to build up.
Wow.
The head sculpt on Skeletor is a custom from a friend of mine.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Some of these are probably extremely hard to get nowadays, aren't they?
Oh, very much so.
There we go. Well, thanks again for showing me your collection, and appreciate it. I got one more thing, a statue to show behind some of these awesome third party, but they're not quite the size and aesthetic you're going for anymore. But here's this Castle Grayskull, and then the other little what's that one called over there?
The Talon Fighter.
Yeah. What's the actual little perch? Point Dread. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So. This is, I know statues are starting to become all the rage these days. That is cool. Well, anyway, thanks for showing me your collection, and Hyderium Hanger out.